Good morning, guys. We are fine and okay, and I'm like having serious breathing issues today, like bad heart palpitations and stuff. Um, it comes and goes and it happens for no reason, but it's been bad recently. But so we got so lucky. So lucky with yesterday's storm. We got no damage or anything like that. Water was coming in the back of the house, but it was like I was able to towel it up, dry the towels, towel it. You know what I mean? Like it was manageable to where it wasn't like damaging the house. Like I was able to just continuously clean the water, and then eventually it stopped. So we got very lucky. A lot of people in Houston had a lot of damage. They lost their homes, their cars. It's very sad. And there's a lot of animals, like a lot of issues with horses, because pastures and stuff were flooding. And it was nice on the news to see people helping each other out and coming together. I thought that was really beautiful. When it's kind of been like when we had Hurricane Ike, that was a bad situation because we were living in my dad's guest house, and it was, this house hadn't start being built yet. We were saving for a down payment on a house and just paying my dad rent to live in the guest house. And so we went through Ike at my dad's house, and there was a lot of damage. We didn't have power for like 18 days. It was bad. Like the flooding, everything was really bad. So it was something that was really awful and scary to go through. And it was kind of like with that too, a lot of people came together and helped each other. And I do love that about Texas and our city. Like when bad things happen, usually we pull together rather than, I don't know, help each other out. So, but if you guys are praying types, just pray for those people. I think 5 people lost their life in the flood so far, but the waters have not gone down completely. So that's not, I guess, the final total for sure. Yeah, there's a lot of parts of town that are still flooded. Our area all around us got flooded. We live in a newer subdivision, and we were very lucky that they build newer subdivisions knowing how bad flooding is here. And so all the safeties they put in place, the retention pond, the drains, and like every other yard. You might have seen in some of our vlogs in the backyard, we have a huge storm drain in our yard. All those safety things they put in place into this neighborhood really kept us from getting damage. So we're very lucky. Unfortunately, the older neighborhoods around us weren't so lucky, especially when the bayou came out of its banks down the road, and it was not good. But we got very lucky, and I am so grateful for that. But it's very sad how many people lost their homes and their vehicles and are still have standing water. Water is rising in other places as it drains off in the city. It's just, yeah, so it's supposed to rain in a little bit. A little more rain supposed to come through. So since I still can't drive, I need to go to my P.O. box. So my friend's going to take me over there and just to run to Target real quick. And on the topic of P.O. box and not driving, first off, I called my doctors this morning twice, and they haven't called me back to reschedule an appointment. And I'm a little like, because that was the appointment. She was supposed to look at all my like logs and information I took, and all the, the blood pressure, my heart rate, all that stuff that we've been monitoring over 2 weeks, and try to figure out what we do next. There are several things that she thinks going on with me. The day I vlogged and told you guys what happened when I fainted at the doctor's, I was exhausted. I just woke up from a nap. I could not, because I fainted, I could not remember the 2 things, or this couple of things she said she thought it might be. People in comments actually, though, have been like, it sounds like when I had this and that. And I was like, that's the thing she said that I couldn't remember. So I'm not gonna like list all that stuff, just because some of it, like, there's one thing on there that's pretty extreme and freaky and scary, and I'm just not gonna put it out in the universe until we know exactly what's going on. So anyways, I'm a little bit like, could they call me back and reschedule my appointment? Because I really like to, get in and see her. I'm going to call again soon if I don't hear from them. I'm sure they're very busy since they're closed yesterday, but I'm just like, I need a new appointment, please. So yeah, I've got, on the topic of P.O. Box though, I've got to go pick up Jackson's, one of his newborn outfits for pictures. I just ordered like knitted stuff off the Wish app. I know a lot of people knit stuff and sell it on Etsy, and I'm sure the quality is like a million bazillion times better. I just ordered like knitted stuff, little newborn outfits off the Wish app because they were so cheap. I just didn't have the money to buy several outfits off Etsy. But so if you don't really have the money for that, now would these outfits make it through the wash a bunch of times or be reused? I don't know. Like, you'd probably want to buy from Etsy if you were like a photographer who's going to use these outfits a lot, but consider it's just for a few newborn shoots. And y'all just see that when I take those pictures. But I need to go get that stuff that was delivered. And sometimes people are so sweet and they send us cards, they send us, packages and stuff. And that is incredibly kind of you guys. And I just was going to say, if you do that, because most of the time people tell us, and that's great because I can get over there and get it. But right now, because I can't drive, if you're sending something to our P.O. box, just like, let me know in the comments or send me an email. A lot of times people message me on social media, and I either, like with Instagram, I never ever see it. There was one time where somebody showed me how to check my Instagram messages or whatever, but I don't know, but like just email me or leave it in the comments just so I can get a ride since I can't drive anymore and check it, because I was checking the P.O. box every other day. That way I know it's there and doesn't get left there or sent back. If you send anything while I'm still in the period of not being able to drive, just let us know. I wanted to bring that up today just because I hadn't said anything. I hadn't thought about it until I realized my Wish app order had been sitting in the P.O. box for 3 days. But yeah, I just want to say that because sometimes we do get stuff we weren't expecting, and it's not a big deal because I just go every other day and check it, but I haven't driven in 2 weeks and I don't know if they're going to allow me to drive again. So I just wanted to let you guys know that if you're going to send something, just let me know if you send it so I can go get it, because I don't want it to get sent back. Yeah, if that makes sense. Because if your P.O. box gets too full, or if they put it in the big package bin thing and put the key in your P.O. box and it goes past like 5 or 7 days, then they send it back to the sender, and I would feel so bad if that happened. Just because I can't drive, I know I've been thinking about that. I was like, oh crap, I didn't even think about that. I'm not checking my P.O. box as much as I was. So I just thought I would let you guys know. They're so cute. Did you push your beds together? Yeah. Y'all are so sweet. You have cardboard. You have cardboard. Oh, you're such a mess. Where did you get this toilet paper roll? Because I didn't give this to you. These are, I haven't fed them with these in a while because Ralph he seems to struggle so much with this. It's a Kong feeder, so it's supposed to feed him slowly as he plays. Good, get it. Get it, bub. There you go. See, he's not very good at this at all. Bless his heart. Oh my gosh. Look, Ralph. See? You gotta hit it. There you go. Ralph, stop. Watch. This is why we never use this. Amber's got it. This is the way Amber used to eat all the time before we got Ralph. But he doesn't get, he needs to paw. Good boy. Well, there you go. Maybe he's finally got it. See, Amber's on top of it. She's like, I know how to get this to work. But they love this. It's a good way to keep them from eating too fast, but also play while they eat their dinner. See, did you finally get it, bub? Use your paw. You got it. There you go. Oh, bless his heart. It was much easier when we had carpet. Good job, Ralph. Good job. There you go. There you go. Good job. Oh my gosh. Come on, you're a boxer. Use your hands. Oh. Oh. There you go. Oh my gosh. Oh, Bubba. Amber's got it though. She remembers. Oh, little man. So I decided I was going to vlog in the kitchen as I was cooking, and I could not talk and stand and cook. And then I had to turn the TV on for Ralph because Amber will not watch TV when there's cooking going on because she's smarter than that. She's like, I know you're trying to distract me to keep me out of the kitchen. But Ralph will, so that they're both not underfoot. But I'm reheating the vegetables and stuff and making burrito bowls again. I guess Justin said they were like Chipotle's burrito bowls. I've never had one. Usually, like with burrito places, because he's usually the one that wants them, like Chipotle, and we have a place called Freebirds. He'll go in, or he'll be like, I'm going to go there. Do you want something? And he'll go in and just get it for me. So I didn't know what a Chipotle burrito bowl was. I had no idea. But what I'm making, I showed the other night, is very similar to it. So I'm making some more of those. And I was going to try to vlog. And I was standing in there, like, sweating. And I was trying to talk. And I was like, I can't stand and talk. And it just, like, reminded me how I tried all day to call my doctor's office to reschedule my appointment because they were supposed to see me yesterday. And I called at 8 a.m. I called at 12:30 and I called at 3:30 because I could get a hold of appointments, but only if you're pregnant and you're an OB patient, you have to go through the doctor's personal nurse or whatever that does that for appointments. You can't go through the appointment desk. And if the nurse doesn't answer, then all you can do is leave a voicemail. Unless it's an emergency situation, then you can talk to like any nurse or whatever, or they'll get you through. But I guess they had a really crazy day because they were closed yesterday because they didn't call me back till 5. And I was getting a little stressed out because I was like, my appointment was kind of really important, with everything going on. And I was worried that, like, they were going to give all the appointments away that they had left, because they were taking so long to call me. So she calls me at 5, and she's like, we only have Friday open, early Friday morning. And I was just like, really? Because I know it's not their fault they closed. They had to for their safety and stuff. But, like, it sucks because now I have to wait till Friday to figure out, what's going on and talk to my doctor and figure out what we're going to do next. So I'm just like, ugh. Especially today, I think it just, like, not irritated me. It just made me, like, kind of grouchy because I was, like, having such a hard time breathing today. And my heart palpitations have been all day long, sitting and standing. It doesn't matter what I'm doing. And I had 2 episodes where I almost fainted. I had to. You can wait for your ball. He got his ball stuck under the couch. He wants me to stop what I'm doing and get it. You're going to have to wait. Anyways, I had 2 instances where I really, truly thought I was going to faint. And, I don't know. I had to do the thing where I lay on my side and, like, it's just, ugh. And it just happens out of nowhere. And there's, like I said, there's several things that they're looking at or they think it is, but she wanted more like the monitoring stuff to kind of get a better idea of exactly what it is. But I was able to go out with my friend and go to Target and get a few things. We haven't had rain again. I think we're good. Yeah. it's been dry in my area at least enough. There's still parts of town where like the water's still high, but I think it's starting to go down. Like Crystal can go within like a 1 mile radius of her home. Like she can't go past that because there's a lot of high water still in her area. But luckily ours was good today, enough to go to the Target over here, and I was able to go to the post office. There was no more standing water. The bayou is still really high, but I think we're good. So yeah, I was able to get a few things that I needed and pick up the stuff in my P.O. box that is for Jackson's newborn stuff. And yeah, we're going to eat dinner, and then I'm probably gonna go to bed because I feel really exhausted from having heart palpitations all day. And yeah, I'm just like, oh, I really want to see my doctor. So, it sucks that they're having to, I know there's tons of other pregnant women that need to be rescheduled too. I'm not the only one, you know, the world doesn't revolve around me. I know that. So realistically, I understand, because they had patients that already had appointments before all this happened. So all of us from Monday are being squeezed in. So I understand, it just sucks. But I'm going to end the vlog because I am so tired that I'm going to go to bed after we eat our little burrito bowl thing or whatever. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Okay, bye.